Is this where you want to be at, sir?
Yes, Thomas. Yes, I do.
Sir,
Yes, Thomas?
who's this, statue man? Like, who is he supposed to be? Oh, like, Thomas, this is King Godred. King Godred? The king of Sodor?
Indeed he is, Thomas. This is exactly the exact armor that he wore. He was a king to the Sodor Railway before there was any railway tracks over here. He was a warrior, but sometimes he made dumb decisions. Like me.
Oh, come on now, sir. You do not make dumb decisions. You just make, bad choices, if I should say that. There's something else I want to go to, Thomas. I want to go down to this workshop. Okay. That's the one. If I pick you, will you work hard? Oh, yes, sir. I will, sir. Right away, sir. Good. And I'll call you, oh boy, this is gonna be real rich. I'm gonna call you Percy. It sounds good to me, sir.
Good morning, engines.
Good morning, sir.
Now, there's a few words I want to go ahead and give out. Gordon, James, and Henry. After your complaints that tender edges do not shunt, and it now came down to my opinion that you all need to learn a lesson.
Therefore, Duck and Edward are both going to work on the main line. Thomas will help out somebody. He also is going to be working on his side of the branch line. And what am I going to do with you three? You guys are going to be shutting it up inside the shed until further notice. No, sir. We're sorry, sir. We'll learn our lesson, sir.
I don't believe that. So, which is why I'm afraid you guys are going to have to stay here. Now since that's already out of the way, let's go ahead and head to business number 2. My group of friends are soon coming. They're called the Duke and Duchess. They are both couples. But they were great friends of mine back when I was in high school. They're coming over just to move over here, to live over here. Back when we were children, I used to have a dream to go ahead and pervert steam into well-working business. Performing this thing called diesels are soon at last getting taken over. And all Duke had ever wanted to be is just to be a billionaire, to have a private steam engine. We were both a fan of steam, but we had different goals. But that was not enough to go ahead and ruin our friendship. And finally, 10 years later, after being the age of 8, here we are, living the dream. Even after all those 30 years, I'm still alive after making those horrible choices. But now, I'm gonna go ahead and make all this right. So, which is why they're moving over here, and I want my railway to be in a ship-shape and order, which is why I'm punishing you 3 engines, and making room for the private steam engine called Spencer. I wonder if I heard that name before. Hush now, Gordon. Therefore, I'm canceling all your trains for the day, just to help out the Duke and Duchess. I found them a really better house for them, and since they have like a lot of luggage, Duck and Edward, I need you both to go ahead and take the train.
Will do, sir.
Sir. Second, I have a new shunner that's also coming to this railway. He's a Great Western Railway saddle take engine. Thomas, show him the ropes. And the reason why I'm mentioning him is because I need you and Percy to shut the train with Duck and Edward. Will do, sir. And Toby, your job's not really that much complicated, but I need you to show the Duke and Duchess all around the sights of Sodor. And whenever you get done with that, I need you to head back down to the docks to help out Thomas and Percy.
Will do, sir.
Now since all that's now taken care of, let's go ahead and get to work. But meanwhile, on the other side of Sodor, at the area of Vickerstown, that group were soon at last lined up.
Now listen to me and listen to me very carefully. There's a group called the Duke and Duchess are soon coming, and I'm not happy. Because you want to know why?
Because they're going over to the Northwestern Railway.
And they're going to get the contract and not me. And I'm not happy. Neither are we, Mrs. Zorro. I'm glad to hear that, Diesel.
So, do whatever you can to get that contract for me. Think about it, everybody. We will get all the fame, glory, and dare I say the devious.
Well, you're certainly right about glorious.
Don't worry about it, sir. I'll get that contract. Or my name's not Diesel. Then, if it's not Diesel, then what is it?
Toby was at the station waiting for the Duke and Duchess's private engine when Thomas bustled in with a determined look on his face. Hey, Thomas, you still looking at that new engine, Percy? Yeah, I've been looking for him all day. Well, I wish I could help, but you know what my duty is. Go look at the back of the station. He might be there, and good luck. At this rate, I might will. Okay, I'll look at the back of the station. Oi, look out!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's alright. Accidents happen. Just be careful in the near future, okay? Alright. Hey, maybe you could help me. I'm looking for an engine named Thomas. Well, then you just found him. Oh, well then, sir. Let's go ahead and get to work then. Now, Percy. You can only call me Thomas, alright? You can only call Sir Talbot had that. Oh, okay then, Thomas. Let's go ahead and get to work. I was at Farquhar picking up a load of trucks to take down to the docks. No, they were not a part of the train that me and Duck were supposed to take.
But they were made for a very important delivery, and this was where that the Vickerstown crew strike.
Alright, boys, do you guys know the drill? Make Edward derail on the points? Exactly. Now get to it. But how are we supposed to make Edward to stop? Don't worry, just let Adam take care of all this.
I won't let you down, boss. Let's go, Colin.
Hello, Eddie. Oh, hey. Enjoying the weather that we're supposed to have? And I would have the right to be suspicious, but I already said about what they're up to. Meanwhile, at the docks, Thomas and Percy had just gotten finished of shunting the whole entire train. It wasn't that heavy. It just only needed 2 tank engines to do it. Doug can easily take the train, but he will have like a few struggles of doing it. So which is why that I'm going to take it. Even though that I'm in my latest 40s, I still cannot take the train on myself. So, with my strength and Duck's strength, equals of taking the whole entire train with no strength. But now, things were getting a little bit complicated now since that I was not there.
Where's Edward? He should have been here for about like a minute ago.
Calm down now, Thomas. He is an old engine after all. But still, I'm gonna go look for him. I'll be right back, guys. Be careful, Thomas. Edward! What happened?
Faulty points damage, but I expect that it has to do something with the Vickerstown group. Because they were just here trying to talk to me. Oh, if I had a chance, I'll put them in their place. Yeah, but don't do that, Thomas. But what are we supposed to do? Your train is now ready. I guess you're gonna have to do it then, Thomas. What? Me? I cannot pull the train on my own. I'm just a little shunter tank engine. I'm sure the Duck will have something in mind. Come on now, Thomas. Show the Duke and Duchess of what us Northwestern Railway engines are made of. Alright. And just like that, Duck did indeed had an idea. Thomas and Duck were both going to double head the train. And besides, Thomas was much stronger than me anyways, as much as I hate to say that to a young tank engine. But anyways, the two engines were soon hooked up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. As try as they both might, the two of them managed to struggle but pull the train out of the docks. Well, Diesel, I guess we're done then. Not quite, boys. If I can only make that shunter Percy worth with something. Heh, this just gave me an idea. And Diesel roared towards Percy. Hey, Percy! Craig, is that your name? Oh, yeah? Well, what is it? Hi, my name's Diesel. I work from the mainland of Vickerstown. Then what are you doing here on the island of Sordor? Well, apparently Vickerstown is connected to the island of Sordor. But my hometown is at the mainland. But that does not explain the reason why they're here. Diesel tried his best, and I'm afraid that plan did work. Diesel's driver snuck inside of Percy's cab, while Percy's driver and fireman was not inside. But as he did this, he started up Percy, and he pulled the lever. Whoa! His driver jumped out just in time. Wow! Ow! Better luck next time, Northwestern Railway. Hey, great going, Diesel. Yeah, nice job. I learned from the best. Now let's get out of here before when someone else sees us. When the mess was soon at last cleaned up, Sir Tom had a little word with Percy. Now, Percy, I know you try to help out, but you just cannot just go whenever you're not needed. I know, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Well, that's just a complete rubbish. Toby, what on earth are you doing here? I saw what just happened. It was Diesel. His driver snuck inside of Percy's cab, and he sabotaged the train. You can even ask Spencer and the Duke and Duchess. Rubbish. There's no Diesel engines that sabotage. Yes, there did, Spencer. Do not lie. Yes. There was a Class OA shunter diesel engine had just shoved that tank engine into the train. Well, I certainly will have a word with Mrs. Zarrod. See, Thomas, this is what I mean that I made dumb choices in life. Dumb choices in life? And Sir Tom had explained everything about his life, of the bad choices that he made. Sir, let me go ahead and explain about my opinions on those. Sir, what about you preaching on me? I thought I screwed up as well, but you should not just blame yourself all over because of it. It was an honest mistake that you made. I thought I screwed up as well. I am a young hyper tank engine a lot. Accidents happen. And just like in your accident. Percy, I've been now giving it like a lot of thought. Would you like to stay on Sordor and work for my railway? Oh yes, sir! I want to, sir! Great. Would you be the station pilot? If you go so well, I probably will allow you to work on Thomas and Toby's branch line. Yes, sir. I will want to do that, sir. And best of all, you'll be my Northwestern Railways' new number 6. A new number 6, sir? It's an old urban story that my engines used to had, but who really cares, to be honest? Just welcome to the Northwestern Railway, Percy. 3 cheers for it. You imbecile! I thought you had it all under control! I did! I made sure of it! Oh, you had no idea what your punishment gonna be, Diesel. But that punishment was not really that much severe. All Diesel just done was just be shunted inside the shed for 2 whole days. But anyways, With our new number 6, Percy, he had a shunting duty job for a great long time. And he made great new friends. He made friends with me, Thomas, Toby, and Duck. He did at first have trouble getting along with the bigger engines. But that's a story for another day.